Hello, welcome to RE Insight. This is the final episode of our mini-series about pre-emergent herbicides. Let's quickly recap what's happened so far. So in episode 1, a long time ago, Roberto evolved resistance to Sakura in the lab. He found that it was cross-resistant to Boxer and Avadex. He then worked with Todd Gaines and Martin Villa-Ayoub, and they found that this resistance was semi-dominance, and that was a single gene to pass the genes on, and that also that resistance from evolving resistance to Boxer could also cause resistance to Sakura. In other words, it worked in both directions. Highly suspected that it's P450s or GSTs or both at play, metabolic resistance. Then in episode 3, Roberto turned to the good side. He tried to reverse this resistance using an insecticide in the lab, and it worked. Now in episode 4, the clincher, the nail biter, the bit that sums it all up, we take a look at wild oats. So Roberto Buzzi in the lab once again did a recurrent selection study, this time on wild oats. Wild oats is self-pollinating, it's hexaploid, so we didn't really think recurrent selection would work. He did it with diclofop, so hoe grass, and evolved twofold resistance after 3 selections. A similar study on ryegrass evolved 40-fold resistance. So no, it didn't really work using recurrent selection in the lab. But now the clincher of the mini-series. Canadian researchers were working with some wild oats that was resistant to FOPs, to SUs, and to Avadex, triolate. They found that one of the 2 populations they were working with had cross-resistance to Sakura. Highly suspected that it's a similar thing at play, perhaps a P450 or a GST or both, metabolic resistance. So this is a warning that what Roberto found in the lab using low doses can happen in the field, because Avadex has been used for a long time in Canada to control wild oats, and it's happened in this self-pollinating hexaploid species. So surely that means our ryegrass is at serious risk of evolving resistance to our pre-emergent herbicides such as Sakura, Boxer Gold, Avadex, and so on. Even though they are chemically different, they are from different groups and so on, this metabolic cross-resistance is going across all of them. So it's a warning, and it's also a reminder that mixing and rotating herbicides and managing weeds by smashing the seed bank is the only true long-term answer that we have. So for more information, take a look at RE Insight.